Hello, and welcome back to Master Speak English. Today's story is about Lina and her first day at university. Listen carefully, enjoy the story, and learn English with real-life expressions. Let's get started.
I will never forget my first day at university. It was one of the most exciting, emotional, and unforgettable days of my life. I had been dreaming about this day for years, and finally, it was here. The morning started early. I woke up at 6 a.m. sharp. I was too excited to sleep much the night before. I got out of bed, brushed my teeth, and took a long shower to relax my nerves. I chose my clothes carefully, a simple outfit, but neat and comfortable. I wanted to make a good first impression, but I also wanted to feel like myself. My mother prepared a special breakfast for me: eggs, bread, orange juice, and a little piece of chocolate. She gave me a big hug and said, "I'm proud of you. Go and shine." That moment stayed in my heart. By 7:30 a.m., I was out of the house and on my way. The bus ride to the university was about 45 minutes. I sat by the window, looking at the city waking up. People were walking fast, shops were opening, and the sun was slowly rising in the sky. I felt nervous and happy at the same time. My hands were cold and my heart was beating fast. When I reached the university gate, I stopped for a second and just looked around. The campus was big, full of students talking, laughing, and walking in different directions. Everything looked so new and full of life. I took a deep breath and stepped inside. I had my map and my schedule in hand. My first class was in room B12, on the second floor of the main building. On my way there, I met a girl who was also looking for the same room. Her name was Sarah. She had kind eyes and a friendly smile. We laughed about how lost we both were. That's how I made my first friend at university. The classroom was already half full when we arrived. Students were sitting in different corners, some alone, some in groups. I felt a little shy at first, but I smiled and said hello to the people next to me. They smiled back. That made me feel a bit more comfortable. The first class was Introduction to Literature. Our professor was a woman in her 40s, wearing glasses and a colorful scarf. She welcomed us warmly and said, "This is the beginning of your academic journey. You are no longer just students. You are thinkers, explorers, and future leaders." Her words touched me deeply. I sat up straight and took out my notebook, ready to begin. After the class, I explored the campus. I visited the library, which was huge and quiet. I could already imagine myself studying there. I found the cafeteria and had lunch with Sarah and a few other students. We talked about our hometowns, our dreams, and why we chose this university. It was amazing how quickly strangers became friends. By the end of the day, I was tired but happy. My head was full of new information, my phone had new numbers, and my heart was full of hope. I knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy. There would be long nights of study, challenges, and new lessons every day. But I also knew I was exactly where I was meant to be. That night, when I went to bed, I smiled to myself and whispered, This is only the beginning. My first day at university was not perfect, but it was beautiful, full of first steps, first smiles, and the first chapter of a new story.